music business, I
Mm.
ran across this is one I love. This is one thing I love about the algorithm, because I know we always talk about how addictive social media is and how much
Yep.
it can deteriorate, your day to day and your brain cells and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah. Yeah.
they algorithms, that's the thing. If you train your algorithm, it'll give you stuff that is helpful for you,
Valuable.
and
Yeah.
it's definitely that for this. So for this,
It'll expose you.
it'll expose you to it.
It'll
That's a
expose
good
you, brother.
test too. Like, go through your
Yeah.
explore page on YouTube, on
Mm-hmm.
IG, and you'll see what you've been giving your time to and what's
Yeah.
important to
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Show your
But
pastor.
that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so let's talk about some news on the Spotify side. This taps into like AI. I ran across shout out to Ryan Schmidt. He's like one of the top music attorneys. He's the one that exposed me to this article, that Spotify introduced a new artist verification program, and so I wanted to share this a little bit. Yeah, let me share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about here. But essentially, it's a response to all of the AI stuff that's going on, and
It's needed.
which I don't know who. I listen to a lot of people on like Instagram, and they have hot takes on stuff, but I feel like somebody kind of predicted a version of this coming where, no, I think it was Sync Money. They were talking about, they predict a tier in Spotify where you can almost upgrade your subscription to like get only human curated music versus AI or something like that. They were predicting it, but this is a little different, which I feel like is a little bit in line of like, all right, it almost feels like enough is enough. We hear you guys. We're going to find a way to actually like sift out what is true human, created art, what is AI generated stuff.
What a crazy time.
Let me just go through the slide deck. So it says, and this is directly from Spotify. It says, introducing Verified by Spotify, our new artist verification program. In the era of AI, it's not always clear how music is made or who's behind it. Our new Verified badge gives listeners a trusted signal of authenticity. Verification requires meeting criteria such as sustained listener. I didn't read this part. Sustained listener activity, at least 10,000 monthly active listeners. That's interesting. Over 3 consecutive months. Platform compliance, good standing with Spotify's policies, no deceptive behavior, profile authenticity, signals of a real identifiable artist presence, both on and off platforms such as concert dates, merch, and linked social accounts on their artist profile. Profiles that appear to primarily represent AI generator or AI persona artists are not eligible for review. And then it says once artist profiles reach above these requirements, they will be eligible for
a comprehensive
review. This is why I got another reel from Jane Lee, who I'll pull up here. But this is interesting because effectively it's like what they're saying is like we're going to look at your profile to see if it looks and feels like AI. Is really what
like AI.
Like.
Yeah, that's
which is, you know what I mean? It's like that, because unless they have some other tools that are really like dialed in to identify like that type of behavior on it. It's like, how do you do it other than just kind of making a judgment call? Like everything else is measurable, the sustained listener activity, all this other kind of stuff, but profile authenticity, like it's just a verification process that's probably a human is going to do, I'd imagine.
Facts. And how many are going to slip through the cracks during doing this?
Yeah. So it's crazy because I've been hit with some songs on Spotify where I was like, hey, this is kind of hard. And I'll look at the cover art. I'll look at, now here's a telltale to know if a artist is AI, like producing a lot of AI generated, stuff where it's legit. If you go and you see that the history of their catalog is probably between like 2025 and 2026, and it's a gang of releases, is AI. Is AI.
Ain't nobody rapping that much,
bro. All day.
Come on, bro.
I had an artist that was they had joined Rep Indie, our community for TV and film, or like helping artists get into music, TV and film, and they had like they wanted feedback on their music, and I pulled it up. I saw the Spotify link they sent. I was like, okay, cool. I saw the AI artist, like whatever. But I started listening to it. I was like, this is pretty good. But my antennas just went out. I was like, this just feels a little too good for some reason. And it was just kind of different flavors going throughout it. And then I noticed it was like 30 songs on an album. So I'm like, all right, yellow flag.
You're not Chris Brown, buddy.
I looked at his body of work and all the other albums. Every album, minimum 30 songs. I'm like, all right, dog. I do this for a living, and I don't got that kind of output, bro.
Come on, bro.
That
I got all the time in the day.
Yeah, I was like, nah, son, this ain't it. But check out what Jane was talking about. She gave, I think, some interesting commentary around it. And let me just refresh.
Oh no. Hey guys. Newsflash. It's just me.
I hit the I definitely hit the wrong reload. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Reload.
Reload.
Oh, good, bro.
All right, so let me see. I don't even see you no more. Hold on, let me figure this out real quick. Dang, I done reloaded this joint to a whole new segment. Dang, all right, well,
can you see? It says recording.
Yeah, I just can't see you, so I guess we don't have to deal with it. But let me share my screen again. Maybe it'll wake something up. Share screen. I got a fun time editing this joint.
No, they could just pick it back up right where we start once we get it.
Sure. All right. Reload
you
this
see
page. Hey, Frank, I'm going to do this real quick. Actually, I'm going to give you a new invite link, and we'll just edit this out.
Let's do that. Yeah, and we'll just hop right back.
Oh, actually, no. I see you. I see you now.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
we're good.
Probably just needed to load. Okay, good.
Yeah. Let me refresh real quick. We'll just run it back. Play. Bro, she sound like she had a good time last night, dog.
Yeah, and she sound pissed, bro.
Yeah, dog. That's not a good combo.
Not having it. Yeah, bro.
Let's go. All right, so I thought that was a really interesting just piece of news that came out, because it's just a hot topic especially for the music community right now. So
100%.
Yeah, dude. I love it. All right, let's see if there's anything else. No, I didn't have. But shout out to Ryan Smith and Jane Lee for that one, for covering that. But
y'all.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say, write your thoughts on that in the comments.
Yeah,
it's a lot to unpack.
And it's interesting too, because like I'm curious how that'll be, because there's certain artists in the sync space who create new artist projects, and they'll have an artist profile on Spotify, they'll have an IG, but like we have that. We have some projects that we did all the branding and stuff for them, but we're not super active on it. So I wonder if they'll flag
like
our stuff.
Alternate aliases are going to be